it's time to end my Age of Empires streaming career. And with that, a lot of my, obviously, content creation for YouTube here as well. In this video, I will tell how I got to that decision and what the future might hold for me, or the short-term future will hold for me. So obviously, this year was extremely dedicated towards competition. I was casting way less and trying to compete, trained a lot. But who am I kidding? Like, the success was not there. I improved a lot, but obviously the competition improved a lot as well. Like, some fanboys might say, like, I'm somewhere between like number 35, 30, 40 in the world, somewhere in that ballpark. And that's nowhere close to the top 16 in the world that I was aiming for, at least like having one top 16 performance there. So it was kind of obvious that that grind would stop at the end of the year. And then I had to start thinking, okay, what are we doing? Are we casting? Where's my place in the Age of Empires world? And yeah, lots of problems there. Monthly income, right? I actually don't make too shabby of money with Age of Empires. Obviously, lots of support there. GL, ad revenue, subs. But simply, like, being self-employed, taxes are high. Health insurance is high, rent is high where I live, so I can live off it, but I'm not putting anything into my pension, not putting anything into my savings, and every time I want to travel or have like bigger expenses, which I'm not having a lot, right? I'm kind of a frugal guy. I still have to go through my savings, so like it's reasonable, but it's not like crazy. And then obviously what is crazy is NACs, right? That's so much money I put in there, like month of sub money, donation money, and in the end I always paid extra and had like basically traded off channel growth and having a great event with going into my savings over and over again. Luckily, like, I was very fortunate and having acquired that early in my life. But at one point it ends, right? So that's some of the factors. And one of the bigger factors also is simply free time. Like, every time I'm laying on the couch, I feel like, wow, I could be streaming now. I could be gaining followers. Like, social media is obviously brutal in that sense. And every time there's a tournament being cast, I feel like, wow, I should be there. And I obviously this year was heavily focusing on competition, but like 2022, there were no weekends missed. There were no evening streams missed, right? Like, I was grinding so hard for basically my job that all my social contacts went down. Obviously, like, Corona had something to do with that the years before as well, but it's just like I felt obliged to stream. There's a big event, I have to stream it. And people enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. But it's not where I see myself in 5 or 10 years. And then the question is, like, when do I want to make that switch? And it feels right now. Because probably the biggest aspect is free minds. I'm sitting together with my father. He's talking about what he did last weekend. And I'm just thinking how I mismicroed my CA in the training session this morning. Or, like, my girlfriend is talking to me about her day and I'm thinking, okay, how can I improve NAC opener? What should we do before the first match? What should be the show match? How do I promote it the week before? And it's like, my mind is so occupied by Age of Empires and the Age of Empires universe. It's not fair to other people in my life, and it's not fair to myself as well. Like, how much I'm thinking about it, right? I'm not falling asleep thinking about how to improve NAC. I'm like going to bed and thinking, okay, what home maps do I play against ACCM in my 9 a.m. training session against him, right? to train for TTL. Like that's I would say passion, some would say obsession. It's just very much, and I'm generally happy, and I still think I would tick a lot of burnout boxes. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to having a day and not knowing what to do. Because for the last year, I knew I had 3-4 Age of Empires appointments. If it was training, if it was streaming, if it was looking through Rex, whatever. And I think that's something that I'm looking forward to. Yeah. And now the question, how will the next month look? How will the time look in general? I will do a good bye week after NAC, which we will have some last tournaments. I want to squeeze in King of the Hippo 10. I want to have some show matches of like legendary series returning, like another best of 21 against Stout. Other ones that I don't want to go into too much detail. Some show matches that felt long overdue. There will be some of me casting, some of me playing. And I'm looking forward to that week. It will be directly the week after NAC. So like the third week of January or something like that. And from there on, I probably won't stream for like a month. I will take a month off and then we'll try to recalibrate and see a bit. And my streams will be more spontaneous. I might go into some variety as well, enjoy some other games. I might cast some, I might play some, but it will not be too much scheduled stuff. I obviously will post when I will be there. I will get rid of Jam Mondays, simply because I feel like if I feel like streaming a Monday, it should be open to everyone, kind of. And I know like the hardcore Age of Empires, like the German community is strong and it was lovely. And I maybe we'll have to think of something like for the remaining Jam Mondays, but I want to have everyone there and feel included if my streams are more rare, right? Because in the past I could say, just watch the other 4 or 5 days I'm streaming the week. And YouTube, I don't know yet. I don't want to commit too much. I think simply because I won't be gone for like 100% from the Age of Empires community. There's still way too much. And the addiction is still too much. Then I think I will do WTF, right? Keeping up to date, staying there. And I might do some more like drama police. Something where I felt, okay, while we have this happening, let's discuss this. How is this for Age of Empires? And I don't want to like go into a big talk show or something, but it's just like YouTube videos when I feel like it and I have a burning desire for them. Will be more than the ones that I had over the last month. And then obviously the big NAC 5. And I feel this will be the end to a big chapter for me. I've been playing this game for like 24 years now, and very intensely. Very intensely. And being full-time for close to 8 years now. And I kind of want to have NAC 5 as maybe the most memorable event for myself. And ideally, maybe the most memorable tournament for viewers as well. That would be my dream. And I hope I will see you there.